Hello, folks. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and I have a great show planned for us. While we wait for people to gather in the chat, let me go off and gather some artwork from you of my own upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs, okay? It's going to be good, huh? As you know, I have a graphic novel up on Indiegogo as well. The pre-launch page up on Indiegogo under it's Scumdogs. If you go over there, you can basically sign up for it. It's going to be a good, fun book to read. I have it up there, and you're going to see the trailer for it. It's just great. We'll go and look at it in a little bit. Well, so, yeah. But let me gather some artwork, and we'll be doing that right now. Here is one of the covers for my upcoming graphic novel you can back. It's up on Indiegogo. Just put Scumdogs on Indiegogo and it'll bring you right to my pre-launch page. Here you can see the Scumdogs. And don't they look cool? Now let me also do this. So let's do this. Just let me get some more artwork up. Scumdogs, as I've explained before, is a parody of 80s cartoons. What are Scumdogs? People in the future traded their humanity to compete in sporting events, and these people are called Scumdogs. But what happens when a bunch of them get banned from sports? Well, they decide to become supervillains. And it's going to be fun. Well, they're opposed by Buick Starpoon and his soldiers. They're part of the Space Forces and stuff. And you can see Buick Starpoon right here. Buick Starpoon, the man with the pink pompadour hair with the little thing growing out of it. And you can see him fighting his arch enemy, leader of the Scumdogs, Death Mug. Death Mug and Mug is a parody of Skeletor from He-Man, as well as Cobra. Well, because he has a skull face, as you can see. He's also a parody of Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe and Serpentor from G.I. Joe. Mainly because, like Cobra Commander, his mask is also a silver mask, like that. And he's also got gold on him, like Serpentor. And of course, he's purple, like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. While Buick Starpoon is an idiot, but gets the job done. He's violent, and he's a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe, as well as Buck Rogers, because he's a parody of the Space Captain archetype. He leads his men, the Wild Rangers, in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You can see one of them right here, Girl Friday. She's no Girl Friday to him, because Girl Friday was placed there by her superiors to watch the Wild Rangers, because while they do get the job done, they're just idiotic and they destroy everything around them. She hates his guts. That's Girl Friday for you. You're just going to read her, and you're just going to laugh and laugh. And you can see the rest of the Wild Rangers down here as well. Over here, the guy with the mohawk is Roadhog. The bald guy over here with the gun is Blast Tank, and that guy back there in that vehicle is Blast Tank. You can see him shooting off, and you can see them all both blasting and shooting. But don't also forget a couple of more characters. No, yeah. These guys, the blue guy with the top hat is Murder Mouth, and the pink guy over here is Sloppy. They're Death Mug's idiot henchmen, and they are violent and they are destructive. You're going to laugh as they basically goof up and annihilate everything around them. And over here, we have Hair Metal Doctor. He's a parody of. They mentioned they're also Murder Breath and Sloppy are also a parody of Bebop and Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, over here, Hair Metal Doctor is a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe. He's a mad scientist who's also a hair metal musician. You can see him rocking out with lightning coming out of his guitar while people are screaming at him while he rocks out. And lastly, we have Miss Brusty Melons, who's a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. But unlike the Baroness, she's a fun-time party girl, as I keep saying. And you're gonna love all my characters when you read them in Scumdogs. Watch them, read Scumdogs. It's going to be good. In fact, it's going to be great. All right. Now we have this over here. Let me go over here and do this first before we do anything else. We can work on my comic book. Here we are. Let me get this up here. Make sure I'm still streaming. Here we are. Let's also, well, I also got to get Indiegogo up. As you know, I've recently backed. I've recently backed Chronicles of Calamity and hope to get it soon. It looks like a great book. It's up on Indiegogo as well. Let's see. Let's see if there are any new Indiegogos up. Ethan Van Sciver is doing well. Let's see. There's this. There's stuff. Berserkernaut, Cthulhu. I have to look at that. Seasons 1, 2. Let's go over here. There's the Berserkernaut we can take a look at. We can also maybe send out a few messages and stuff. Might as well see if Mike Barron wants to come on. I have a brother. But first, let me go over here. Invite this. All right. Let's go over here. Messages. Oops. This. Get Martin here and stuff. Let's send him a link. Yeah, let's do that. And let's go over to see Mike Barron. Haven't bothered him since Monday. Well, it's been, well, a few days. Maybe I should say, let's see what the, who's the, there. Let's see if we can't get these guys in bed, dude. Too bad. That's all right. At least he got a message this time. That's pretty good. That's all right, Martin. We'll see you. We'll see you some other time. All right. Should I put a thank you for him? Maybe that's okay, huh? Martin's a great guy. Go subscribe to his channel if I can remember it. He does something. But either way, his book is out there. And if you look for Martin Young, Project Blue Book, I'm sure you'll find it. It's a great looking book. In fact, maybe I should give a little promotion here in bed, dude. Yeah. That's okay. Maybe just all right. Right, I got that. Now, either way, we're still streaming and people are watching us. We can do, but we could end up going. No, I guess we can't. It's Friday. Engel team, we could try getting on. I tried mailing and Cecil yesterday, like that. Didn't get him on. Well, the last few days and stuff. So maybe I won't bother them tonight. But either way, go over to my Indiegogo pre-launch page under Scumdogs and subscribe to it, as well as go over to and just basically back Cash Grab for Cecil, and go to subscribe to Cecil Says as well as the John Malin on YouTube. They're both good guys. And of course, there's also comic artist Poro Secrets. Go and subscribe to him and go back at Cyberfrog to Wrecked Planet. Either way, we had some fun. Let's go over here now. I have this up for here. We can continue working on this. I keep putting it off. Mainly because I'm working on my new pages over on here and stuff, and I can get to these later on. In fact, I would love to do a drawing stream showing you what I'm doing with my artwork here, but I need to get a camera, which is going back my Indiegogo. You'll help me be able to give you more of my good content. Here's Wirehead, a graphic novel. Any new ones? Let's see. That's The Buckler. So, yeah, I heard about it. It's made $3,000 some dollars. There's Tales from the Natverse. Looks good. Made $5,341. There's Grim Hero. It's not bad. Let's see. Bellamy Nickel Bomb 2 has made $46,803. Yeah, there's that. There's Starlight Cats. It's a good-looking book we could check out. Unhinged Entertainment presents Absolute Book 1, which has made a lot of money. Should I look at this? Tilted Part 2. Maybe go down here. There's Grim Nolan's The Chenoo and Captain Love. How long have I been streaming right now? Yeah, 11 minutes. Feel free, folks, to leave a chat as well as please hit that like button. It helps me fight the algorithm. As well as please share this out. Share out my content so I can bring you in more content every day. I love doing this because this is fun. In fact, I'll probably release a few little videos eventually of comic reviews. In fact, I heard and stuff like that. To look at next. Let's look at Grim Nolan's The Chenoo. It's made $82,620. That's a lot of money. You can back this book for $25, and you have a choice of 2 covers. You can also get beer with it. The new Chenoo beer right here. Chenoo brew. Look at these. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Here are the covers themselves. You can see them. You can see them on the right here. Looks good. And as you can see, you have a choice of 2 covers. Each is $25, or you can buy them for both for $50. Buy one to read and one to sell or keep mint. Do your choice and stuff. You can also Chenoo collectible beer cans, $25 USD, estimated shipping just 2020. Yeah, I would like to get the Chenoo because it looks like a good book. The Chenoo is a story about what happened. Well, what happened with this cop who. There was once this cop has to deal with a Native American monster that comes off the ice every time there's a huge snowstorm. That's the Chenoo. Well, there's a big snowstorm this year, the likes of which that hasn't been seen for years. Now he has to deal with it. The last time this monster was seen was in 1977 during this big, huge blizzard, and 30 people are 30. Well, classic campaigns. Right. Let me give an overview. You're right there. Yeah. Let me go down here. The story. In 1977, a once a 500-year winter storm hit the city of Buffalo, paralyzing the region. 23 deaths were attributed to it. But now, the last time this sheriff who saw this monster or knew about anything, heard it from his father, last time this thing came here was 1977. But lo and behold, the monster's back in a new winter storm. Will he be able to save people's lives? Will he be able to stop the Chenoo? Going back it to find out. And it looks good here. That's the Chenoo. Let's look at the trailer.
Good evening. Tonight's big story centers on the state of emergency declared this morning in Buffalo.
Between 4,000 and 5,000 cars said to be abandoned on city streets. Buffalo is still very much a city under siege.
Space's wind whips the snow into 30-foot drifts.
Niagara Falls Air Base, one of their
Hello tonight, 10 below zero. Get off the streets and highways as soon as possible.
And that's the trailer to Chenoo. It's a great comic book. Go back it. Maybe I should say graphic novel. Go back it. Now we looked at that and we had some fun. Let's go down here. There's Captain Love as well. City of Rot. Super Harem continues to fund through in demand. 29,000. Starring Sonia Deverex exclusive, as well as Phobos. The Phobos graphic novel has made 30,416. It's funding through in demand. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Let's take a look at Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb over here. It's made for 86,803.
In the last issue of Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb, Saya Wokola, ramen shop waitress by day, high-kicking karate girl by nature, finds herself caught in a web of deception when her uncle, Dr. Albert Vogel, is attacked by a group of mercenaries led by a hulking wall of muscle called Wrecker. Shot in the back, a bullet pierces through Saya's body like a snake's fang strike, and Vogel, quaking with fear, is given no choice. To save her life, Saya is injected with the God Hand Serum, a mutagen that enhances the body and bestows a mysterious power after it integrates with the subject's DNA. Saya's explosive power manifests and takes out half of the base in the process, lightning strikes slashing through the black sky. Now, coming to grips with her new body and power, Saya fights to protect her uncle from the Black Sun mercenaries and to live to see tomorrow. Produced by Kyung Lee, Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb Issue 2 is a 64-page, black and white, original English language manga published by Murakumo Comics.
Huh? Good artwork. This is a good book. You can back it for $25 as well. Let's see. Corset, 25. Caleidonium's Corset. Get the book, graphic novel and these cards as well. So that's a good thing there. Look at this. Ooh, look at that. Look at this artwork. Yeah, and no way of stuff. That's Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. It's good. It's made 46,803. Then that's good for this guy. Let's see some other stuff. What else can we look at? There's Dr. Alpha. I could watch some stuff of it. There's Stomp, which ended. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to back it. Well, in fact, let's go look over at Chronicles of Calamity. There it is. I backed this book for, $10, and I'm getting it sent to me. Let's see, September 2020, one print copy of issue 1, sticker pack. I might back this again so I can have a mint copy of this book. And it's a good looking one. Let's see. We reached our second stretch goal, which means anyone who orders a physical copy of the book will get both the original sticker pack and the chibi sticker pack. Thanks so much for all your support in this. Our first crowdfunder has been an invention. We're already thinking about starting a new one. In the meantime, you can still buy the comic through in demand with the digital bundle Chronicles of Calamity issue 1 and Junior Adventure bundles still available. You can also still buy the exclusive B. Jorg t-shirt or personalized character message. Please note these perks do not come with a copy of the comic book. There's the digital bundle. I could get the digital August 2020. Digital poster. Signed character portraits. Yeah, it looks pretty good here. $10 for this book, and I am glad I got it. It's Chronicles of Calamity. Let's look at the updates. October 10th. Let's see this. All right, that's this and stuff like that.
Take heed, junior adventurers, for it be the Chronicles of Calamity. The mighty tales of everyone's favorite incompetent adventurers will soon be available to hold in your hands. In this wondrous comic book adventure, filled to the brim with action, magic, and assholes. Straight from the tales of the Authors and Dragons podcast, join a host of unlikely heroes as they fight evil for fame and profit. Might, magic, morons. In this sumptuously illustrated tome, you'll meet seedy bards, gentle-hearted barbarians, insane paladins, inept rogues, and sexually attractive monks. Foul-mouthed and barely qualified, the first issue sees our heroes united by unlikely circumstances. A demonic invasion. Can they defeat the evil and survive the night, or will they fuck everything up? Maybe both. For just a handful of your mortal monies, you could have the first issue of this ongoing saga delivered directly to your peasant hovel. Illustrated by John Luther Davis, colored by John Segura III, and created and adapted by the Authors and Dragons crew. Be sure to back this exciting and somewhat titillating enterprise today.
And that was the Chronicles of Calamity. I backed this book, and I'm going to I love it. I really want to read it. I guess I could get the digital thing and stuff and read it now, but I kind of wanted to get the paperback. Now, let's go over here. We looked at this. We can go down here. That was World Chronicles 1 through 7. That's Chronicles Volume 1 and 2. Passing Queens with this as well. Nice time. Let's use 1 through 8. All right, we got that now. Explorer. Let's go over here now. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Maybe this. All right, let's go over here. All right, there's Tales of the Dark Tunnel. I could take a look at that. The Lost Pages from Zad Comics has made even more money. That's pretty good. Let's go over here. Let's see if anyone's watching us. Does not look like it, but let's see. Did anyone leave any chats? Well, yeah. So we're doing something good. Thank you for doing that. All right, Witch Memory Pinups, the character of Witch Memory by Lena Day's sexy version. One campaign, let's see, presentation. The art book is for fans of the work of Lena Day and the big book and for the fans of Witch Memory for those who love great. The book will have 36 illustrations and 19 pages with a sexy nude version of each time discovered Lisa Claire. All right, that looks pretty good. I can't show you that much. I mean, it's blurted out. It's pretty good. So at least but maybe I better not basically do too much here. All right, that's this. Titan Mouse. We could look at Wirehead. Let's see. Let's go look at Cthulhu. Is hard to spell. Let's take a look at this. A comic anthology series with 73 total stories, with 73 total. Ooh. Click here to get a free 40-page preview and get a 50-page preview of Volume 1 by clicking here. 40 plus pages, eh? Let's see. Do you love Lovecraft? Our first volume of Cthulhu is hard to spell. Are you itching to return to the world of Lovecraft gods and monsters with us? If so, we're going back again for the second volume of Cthulhu is hard to spell. Feature everything you loved about the first volume with even more Lovecraft goodness. These books are our love letter to Lovecraft fans of all kinds, from those that obsess to the ones that never want to leave Arkham, to the ones that keep a copy of the Necronomicon under their pillow, and everyone in between. Whether you are a casual fan or a rabid one, the second volume features stories by Paul Jenkins, Spider-Man, Tony Dillon, Grimm's Fairy Tales. In total, over 70 plus creators contributed to 3 incredible stories to the 160-page hardcover. Wow. Collection. The result in it's pretty mind-blowing. Plus, the first anthology is a 176-page hardcover collection featuring 35 amazing stories from 70 more creators, featuring stories by Leah Hunt. Stories. Ooh. Ah. The series was made for people who knew nothing about Lovecraft as much as somebody who loves Lovecraft. There are many stories that discuss the deep, rich history of the universe and some psychological shocks in the Lovecraft style, but there are some simpler stories to ease people into the universe, like mine about the Yith accidentally transferring their minds to that of a cat, which is accurate to the universe and features tons of inside jokes for existing fans, but a much lower part of the true story for somebody that wants to get their loved ones to do. The great thing about Lovecraft is that he's been manipulated, remixed so many people that there's something of Lovecraft for everybody. That's what I really wanted to share. I believe Lovecraft permeates in every inch of our culture, and Cthulhu is hard to spell. Is the that is good. Is the manifestation of that. Let's take a look. Cthulhu is hard to spell. The interpreter is a book steeped into the mythology and gods of Lovecraft. The stories inside the pages follow the spirit of Lovecraft, but often stray from the tone of Lovecraftian horror to delve into the lives of the gods and monsters. Lots of the stories in this book are Lovecraftian in nature down to the very core, but there are also funny stories, cute stories, funny stories, and sci-fi stories, and much more, which build on the Lovecraftian mythos. If you love the gods and monsters of Lovecraft, then Cthulhu is hard to spell. The Terrible Twos is going to, going to be good. It's good. And if you haven't picked up Volume 1 yet, you can do it in the rewards either by itself or in a bundle with Volume 2. Best of all, this entire series is all ages appropriate. These aren't stories made for children necessarily, at least not all of them, but we toned down the cursing. There is none. The violence, there is no blood, and there was never any sex to make sure you could, show it to your children if they don't want to understand. I've had so many people thank me for making this book yeah. Ooh. Delivering from evil, art and words by myth. A woman is chased by a tentacled monster and must take refuge in an old house in the comfort of a strange cat. Good kitty art by words. By Clara, a Tithian returns from being transformed to the mind of a cat and relays his experience to his friends for it's still over. Hideous name. God Asaroth. Looks good. Wow. Ooh. Look at this. All right. Cthulhu is hard to spell. Spell 2 is a great looking book. It's made $32,059. You can still back it. It's still backing. How many days does it have left exactly? Ooh, not running through in demand. I'm surprised. It's made its money though, so that is good. Replicator 3, Mutants versus Machines. It tells from the Natverse. What else? There's Reality Hackers 0.2 Exile. It has 7 days left. It's made 1,130. I think it'll do it. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. 29 minutes in. We're doing really well so far. Maybe I should look at some news stories. Or I can just finally get around to doing this. And stuff. Maybe. I could always do this later and stuff. You look at some more Indiegogos. There's the Buckler. I could also look at some other stuff. In fact, let's go over to some news stories. Disney, Star Wars is dumb. Let's just go over here. Teresa Barr admonishes for attacking women. Admonishes Pablo. Teresa Barr, co-author of Star Wars: A Visual Encyclopedia, and Ultimate Star Wars Characters, Technology Video. She also co-hosts the monthly podcast Girls Going Rogue, blah, blah, blah. So she's an SJW, which advertises itself as giving you the fangirl point of view. She has been assuming that Rian Johnson, even though she declared The Last Jedi to be feminist. Like many other Lucasfilm representatives, she's not too fond of the white man. Of course she is. Like many other Lucasfilm representatives, she seems to think that the Reylo ship is a white person's ship and criticized the shipping panel at Celebration for not being inclusive enough and focusing too much on white males. And of course, she loved her fanboy tears mug. And I'm sure the Reylos attacked her for that because they like their Reylo, Rey and Kylo Ren. This woman is an idiot. She's attacking people who, even though they basically, gave him a feminist film, they are still called racist, of course. She's very upset that with Pablo, she claims that there aren't enough women working in Star Wars and suddenly fans are customers. Suddenly the fans are customers? My God, she realizes that you actually get money from these people because she was too stupid before that. She didn't know where her money was coming from. Let's talk about Pablo Hidalgo. Let's talk about tweets. There have been numerous instances in recent years of company employees being disciplined or fired for what they posted on their personal, not company, social media accounts, especially for criticizing or degrading customers, which they should be, or because their customers are the people that give you money. You stupid idiot! Sharing screenshots from Hidalgo's locked Twitter account or a personal Facebook page about his personal life or his random comments on pop culture is inappropriate. Sharing screenshots from Hidalgo's locked Twitter account or a personal Facebook page about his personal life. But a company executive discussing his products and degrading his customers is not a private matter. Here's what I said. There aren't enough women in the room, and it's showing that in this beautiful fact. I did not say that there aren't women in the room. I said there are not enough women in the. Here's the deflection. The eggs aren't fertilized. It doesn't matter. They are eggs, and the story shows how much she values them. There aren't enough women in the room, and it's showing. Hidalgo took a screenshot of my response to fellow, FLF employee Phil Starsec realization of a storytelling choice and paired it with their credits cards in the Mandalorian. Karen Galich, Carrie Beck, and John Hammond and Jason McGarten, crew Bridges. Hidalgo apparently thinks this proves that enough women work on the Mandalorian. To Karen and John Burnick, Carrie Beck and Janet Cameron, Janet Lewin and Jason McGarren, co-Bridges. Hidalgo apparently thinks this proves that enough women work on the Mandalorian. And maybe it does. Maybe he wants the best people to work on this project. Maybe he just doesn't want to give someone a job just because of their gender, you stupid idiots, who probably won't be able to do as well as a man can, or whether these men are just better at what they're doing than these women are. Here's the reality. The Mandalorian has had no women writers and no women showrunners for 2 seasons, and it will only have 1 woman director this season. That's not enough. Not enough women, because you need... you're not even looking for the right person for the right job. No, you just want to give this job to a woman. Moreover, the Star Wars... let me say one more thing. You want to give this to a woman, but the women you probably want to give it to probably aren't good enough, are not good enough probably to write it. Because if they were, they probably would have already been given this job. Neither Star Wars films nor television, including Rebels and Resistance, has reached anything close enough women, with much less gender parity in the most important creative roles under the oversight of those producers. As I said, Maybe they are just not qualified enough for the job. It's also important to note that Hidalgo knows me professionally. I did the extensive read of representation of women for his Star Wars book, The Essential Reader's Companion. He knows I have a website that is focused on critiquing and phrasing representations. You have a website just for Star Wars, for focused on critiquing and praising representation. Pablo Hidalgo chose to use social media to undermine a voice of criticism while choosing to try to keep it in a circle that would prevent dialogue. That's your... Hidalgo also frames the criticism for fans in this way. Yeah, I'm not quite done, but this is the same energy. All right. Where was I? Hidalgo's comment is dismissive, reductive, offensive, and cruel to all fans who have expressed concern. That is only your opinion, lady, and your opinion is wrong. He just wants people to work on The Mandalorian who are fit to work around The Mandalorian. It doesn't matter what gender they are; they just need to be qualified. And you just don't give work to people who aren't qualified. The concerns expressed about the passenger address a storytelling point that missed on many levels. When it plays into the harmful tropes of pain or humor at a female character's expense, a topic where Star Wars does not have a high ground. Storytelling point that missed on many levels when it plays into the harmful tropes of pain or humor at a female character's expense. So you're saying because someone is female, their character doesn't deserve to be put in pain, even though it's part of the story or made fun of. Just because she's a woman. So we can't touch that at all. I can see why your writing would be bad on that. Because, well, a woman is kidnapped. She's held against her will. She's held against her. She's held in prison, for God's sakes, as a hostage. So you can't show anything basically showing that she's in pain or anything like that, even though it's part of what the story is about. Like her being in prison and possibly being beaten. Two women and men expressed that they felt it was insensitive to their own personal fertility struggles, mocking this pain as invented. Of course. Well, at least you're probably including everybody, men and women, in black and white, who felt offended by that. Even though it doesn't really matter, because making fun of something does not take away from their pain. It's just making fun of the subject, especially for what you're doing with it, now deserves to be made fun of. 3, the storytelling choice of having the child eat a sentient female character's eggs worked against the emotional goals of the story. These were not mere eggs, but specifically served as her last line, precious enough to risk a dangerous trip with a Mandalorian stranger. Character's eggs worked against, female character's eggs. How annoying. Okay, so Yoda there ate these eggs and stuff like that. You're making fun of the fact that a woman was having, even though it's an alien creature, no less, because it's an alien, not human, so we are supposed to really care about it, even though her eggs were eaten, we're supposed to care about them, even though she's an alien. Why should we? It's not human. Yes, she's a character. But why should we feel anything more than the fact that it's basically funny for, Yoda to eat them and stuff? No, we shouldn't. It's just a joke. Like it went away because you're basically having child death in a Star Wars show because it just needs it, apparently. No, we don't want to be tucked down to you, lady. Let me go over here. Anyone else? All right. Here's the thing. We, the customer, we are allowed to express concern. Here's the thing. We are the customer. We are allowed to express concern. We are allowed to say that we don't feel valued. We are allowed to be critical. We are allowed to say the women he holds up as an example have not done enough to regard to organization. Concern, we are allowed to say we don't feel valued. We are allowed to be critical. Yeah. But you don't really care about that. All you want to do is basically express your SJW values, and you will do all you just said to us because you're basically just trying to say that deflect and basically basically say it's all on us, even though we're not the ones attacking people. You are. Lastly, some have noted that Pablo claims he created his timeline because of harassment, and yet he chose a way with snark on a matter where harassment of fans, particularly women, was taking place. Not really. Nope. Maybe we're critical of SJW fans because they deserve to be criticized for what they've done. But we're certainly not doing what you're saying, probably basically it's timeline. So waiting on with a snark on a matter where harassment of fans was already taking place. The only harassment of the fans are the people attacking real fans, while your so-called fans are being attacked by the real fans because, well, the real fans can actually attack them with actual reason and logic. All your so-called fans are basically, told that they're basically idiots or something like that by their human half. Their robot half is basically... No, what am I saying here? I got off track. God. Multiple liquors relative critical because you're basically saying he weighs in with Stark, even though he probably has his own concerns about this, and that maybe that Yoda here was eating eggs. It was just something like a funny joke, but basically you're comparing it to basically the death of babies because, I just thought. The death of babies, because you're thinking it makes fun of people who have, fertility, basically having trouble making children. How pathetic. Multiple articles came out yesterday pointing to Sozak, an employee who has no storytelling influence, tweeting to defend the episode choices around frogs' eggs. Well, you raise a good point, but it doesn't really matter. The guy had his job and he was trying to do it. Those articles were dismissive of fans' concerns expressed in tweets. People whose tweets were featured were being harassed. Pardon me. Hidalgo is a position of power and he has created position of power, of course. His timeline to people who think like him, he punched down and figured his little circle of friends would share in his laugh. He targeted a segment of the fandom that is mostly women, whom I happen to disagree on many topics in Star Wars. Yeah, you disagree with him. You also attack them, lady, because you're just an SJW. His tweets on a social media platform were gendered. He directed his aversive defensives against women. 21. Let's see here. He was probably just being critical. He wasn't actually attacking anyone, probably, because he had legitimate concerns. And he did so on a day when women were yet again being harassed online for expressing legitimate, valid, and heartfelt criticism of a storytelling point, Star Wars point that might have been avoided if there had been enough women in the room. Wow, I have a lot more to say on this topic. I'll say it for an article. I would like to direct you to this on topic 23. Thoughts on frog lay her eggs in those ice. Then is an orphan. Take it on and where was I? Din is a orphan care of an orphan who's been tasked with ensuring the survival of another species to play up to his grand quest. He's adapted to culture and protecting a foundling. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Let me go over here. 43 minutes in. Then is an orphan take care of an orphan who's been tasked with ensuring the survival of another species play up against his grand quest of learning his adaptive culture. I referred it back to my pin tweet. Star Wars needs to pay women to advise or where they can do better. Pay women to advise where they can do better. Why would they pay them to do better? If they're being paid a job at Lucasfilm, shouldn't they be paid reasonable to what they're doing, even if they are women or men? They shouldn't be subject to such things. What you just said. Are they going to better pay women to advise? Pay women to advise. Which women? Do you mean any random woman to advise on a movie that will basically only really work if they get proper crew? Did I mumble those out? Sorry, I get tired here. Well, I have a lot more to say. Somebody has been culture friendly. For everyone back to my pinned tweet, Star Wars needs to pay women to advise on where they can do better. Advise them on where they can do better. So basically, you're telling them, do better on this, and you're going to pay them. Just do better. How are they supposed to do better? They're doing various different jobs. You're saying do better at their job. Well, what if they need technology? What if they're basically being paid to do it this way? Huh? But what they're doing isn't good enough. So you're saying that they should, if they pay them more, they'll basically be incentivized to do better. Are you sure they'll get the best result? I mean, they should already basically be doing their jobs on a paycheck, because they should basically be able to do their jobs and do the best product possible because of the money they're already being paid. You shouldn't just pay them more so they'll do better. Well, they should already be doing as best as they can because they're being paid for that. If they're not doing it, if you have to pay them more money, that's a drain. Just so they can, so they can do better. Well, that is a drain. I've heard everyone back to my pin tweet. Star Wars needs to pay women to advise. Though there is the fact that if you're under contract, you could get a new higher paying contract to pay you more, because after your contract is up, after your contract is up, you could always. There is such a thing as the fact that people are not sometimes paid as much as they are worth when working. So they basically work at something like that. But you can always, with a contract, renegotiate and say that you'll give your best product for your best work, as long as they pay you up front and make sure you get the money back. But that's only if them coming on later to renegotiate this contract so you can get the best thing, and you promise to basically give them the best product imaginable. But no, if you're saying that these people aren't giving the best product imaginable, they deserve to be fired, because they were already getting a paycheck for what they could do, and that paycheck should have basically come with the fact that those people were going to give them the best product imaginable. No. If you have to negotiate after a contract is up, and renegotiate so it comes out more favorable to you, then basically you're not getting anything, are you? You're just basically already get a definite. If someone's working for you, the best. You should already be getting the best product from those people since they're already working for you. But if you have to renegotiate, pay them more, you're not getting anything, just a drain. Every time a disadvantaged person who has to write about problematic areas in storytelling, that equals lost wages, lost opportunities to create their own stories. $1 million franchises can afford to hire people to fix their great biases and work toward inclusion. God, this is annoying. Sorry if my live stream is a bit bad here. This is so boring. I keep wanking on it. I keep going bad on it. Every time a disadvantaged person has to write about problematic areas in storytelling, that equals lost wages, lost opportunity. That equals lost wages, lost opportunity to create their own stories. No, it doesn't. Every time a disadvantaged person has to write about problematic areas in storytelling, that equals lost wages, lost opportunity. So you're just telling me that no disadvantaged person can write anything about a disadvantaged person because they're being paid by Disney for that, but apparently it's so wrong to you, you're saying that it shouldn't happen. Even though in stories, one of the things that happens is people basically have to live through conflict. That sounds a bit bad. I mean, if there's no conflict in the story, why are you even reading it? Because it's going to be boring. And if the writer is disadvantaged, he should still be able to write about that disadvantaged person because, it's his job. It doesn't matter if he's crippled or anything like that. He should just do his job. Now, let's go over here. I'm getting 49 minutes in. I've heard everyone back to my pin tweet shows. Yeah. That equals a loss of wages and lost opportunity to create their own stories. So you're telling us to say that they should create jobs and basically create their own product on Indiegogo or such. Or are you basically saying they should, God, I'm slumming my words here. Now I remember what I was saying. So basically, you're saying they should create their own products, their own stuff, and basically crowdfund them, right? Or basically sell them to Disney or something for money. Because it's better than them working on a product where they have with the character they're writing about is basically disadvantaged. Because of that, they can't make an evil character or a good character. It will be just a forgetting here. I keep mumbling this out. I know what I'm doing. Maybe I should just go forward. Basically, I'm saying this. So you're telling me any disadvantaged person can't write about a disadvantaged person because that takes away from them. That means that if they create their own product, they'd have money and they'd have their own wages. But they're being hired to write a product. And this product might include someone who is disadvantaged. So you're basically saying they shouldn't do their job at all because in most stories, people are sometimes at a disadvantage. So instead of that, those people should basically come over here under this boat, so they don't remain disadvantaged. Even though one of the things reading the story is basically them. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Yeah, an opportunity to create their own stories and $1 million franchises. The thing here is, are these people capable of creating something like that? Yes, they're creators, but are they capable of crowdfunding and basically getting people interested in their project? And it is going to be make that kind of money? Not really. And basically, especially now that with the way SJWs write stuff, people are going to want to basically read it because it'll just be more bad writing and more bad stories that from people who already are making money making stuff at Disney or or Warner Brothers. Basically, they're putting in a wage that allows them to go and do that. No, because they're being paid. I keep screwing this up. I'm sorry about this, folks. Maybe I'll just move forward. I've been at this long enough. How long have we been at this? 52 minutes. Yeah, for 3 minutes, about 6. And yet the same people who. What I'm trying to say is those people are already making money basically on the Mandalorian. They're SJWs, but they're doing their job, right? No, they're apparently because they're disadvantaged. They shouldn't basically be doing their job. They should basically create their own product and basically crowdfund or do something like that because it's sure to work. I'm just saying, are these people capable of creating a product like that? And is anyone going to want to read it because of all the press from these people and all the attacking these people have done to people who were their fans or possibly their fans? Or no, you're saying they should basically then now go on their hands and knees and basically beg people for money. But don't mind the fact they treated you bad in the past. This product is good. You'll love it. Even if my art style you're not going to like is what I'm going to be doing. Because I was hired by Disney because I was cheap instead of a better artist who was much better in a male artist or a female artist. No, they hired me because I was cheap and I basically went around saying SJW things. That's what you really want, and that's what I'm trying to say. These people should, because apparently you're saying even though these people basically said that they're SJWs and they love working for Disney, apparently they're not being paid what they're worth. Even though what they're worth is basically nothing, they can't do anything more than make bad stories because that's all they've done. It's all I've seen from them, and I'm sure this will basically have them basically treated. I keep losing myself here. Basically, you're saying they shouldn't do their jobs, even though that's what they're hired to do, because apparently it's such a bad thing that these people should basically talk about people that are disadvantaged, even though most people in stories are disadvantaged because they're being attacked for one reason or another. So they should go crowdfund to people, even though these people you're saying who should go crowdfund or something like that are being paid more. These are people who go around attacking the fans, and that's what I'm saying. That's my thing there. They shouldn't get any more money, and yet the same people who complain that there aren't enough women in Star Wars. Star Wars are now writing articles and tweets demanding that 2 leading female actresses be fired over political opinions. Kathleen Kennedy's direction has been very wise. And that's what I'm saying. There's more of that right there. These people continue to attack people, both women or male, or maybe just women here, saying that they're basically these people had different opinions from them, so they should be punished. Pablo Hidalgo mocks upset Mandalorian fans. Yeah. Progressive Star Wars fans become pro-life because Yoda ate some baby eggs. That is something there. Let's go look at some more. Let's look at some more of this. Let's look at Tales from the Natverse.
Tales from the Natverse. This ongoing anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Natverse and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Milani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Natverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Sim Pautier. Royal Rumble, colored by 7 Legions Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off.
Into Tales from the Natverse. That looks great, huh, folks? It woke me up. I mean, reading that article was basically just, wow, that was boring. And because this isn't too bad. I'm glad I read that article to learn about what's going on and about how basically they're just continuing. The SJWs just want to basically be paid to attack people. They should be fired. And if they're not being paid, they are being paid for what they're doing, because they are being paid a proper wage for what they're doing, for what they can create, because these guys aren't great creators. Sorry about before with me slurring my words. As I said, I just woke back up now, and I'm going to make this live stream as good as possible. No more slurring. Let's get into this. Tales from the Natverse is a great looking book. All is life. Nat has been seeking his true origin, never finding a glimpse of a clue until now. I said events that will lead him on the path of his genesis. This 72-page, 64-page of story anthology series collects 4 short stories introducing Nat and other characters within the Natverse, and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. 72-page book in total. The first volume reprints the 2 Nat stories, plus the first Rose Space Pirate story with 2 new unpublished stories. The stories were all written to build a character in the universe for the actual series, like a prequel that comes out in small installments. The old stories are staying like they were, but censored and cut and getting relayered and touched up dialogue. The lettering in the video is old. Nat the Merc, remember the name. Published in 0-9-2012 and later in full issues, but this time it's censored and uncut with 2 extra pages. 2 Nat Prelude to publish 0-9-2013 and later in a single issue, discovered part of Nat's origin. Helena Rose. Whew. Not bad. 2 Nat and Zed started in 2016, finished in 2020, colored by Spurgeon. Plus a preview of Lonnie for Tales from the Natverse 2, extra content. Okay, this looks good. You get all of these short stories in this 72-page book. But you can also, and this is all set up for a new series. Well, new stories and stuff going forward into the future. But also, not only can you get this Tales from the Net first book for $25, you can also back it the 7-pack for $55 and get Tales from the Netverse and Blood Hunt. Well, Blood Hunt right there. It's a good price for both books. Let's see, it's made 5. That's pretty good. Now let's get back into this. We've been at live streaming for a while. We got a few more things to do now. Let's see this. Doc Salem. The Rascals has 2 days left. It's made $1,400, so that's good. We also have Cash Grab. Cash Grab, a story about Cecil, a guy whose big appetites are only exceeded by, well, he's just big. I'm being kind here. Cecil, this is his book, Cash Grab. Watch Cecil's character, Cecil, take on and basically try to be a superhero because the New York City superhero, the Fox, basically disappeared. And now watch him as he tries to save lives, fight crime, and probably get his ass kicked. Probably get himself killed or something. Either way, you get this cover here with characters from Cyber Frog and Blood Honey, the 2 hot women from it. And stuff. Cash Grab, the graphic novel Cecil is a 48-page full-color graphic novel comedy adventure. It's a story that has been wanting to tell for years, and I'm very excited that the day. Yeah, Cecil, a man, as I said before, is an idiot, but he's a superhero and he's going to go and basically save lives. Get all of these perks included with it. You'll get posters. You get a choice of several different covers, even a Cecil Pete cover, as well as this cover here, as well as go over here and see some many things. You also can get back this Cecil Pete, the human Cecil Pete cover, as well as the Dirtworm Doug Ashcan. You can get both books as well as basically getting 3-book combo pack 75 USD. As you can see here, the Ashcan has some of the best artwork in it. And stuff that a comic artist is doing. Look at this artwork. This is good. This is a great looking book. Dirtworm Doug, the tale of guys who are of a guy who's a jerk who's basically befriended by people, but basically pisses them off. And he has to go. He basically pisses them off. But I have to tell you, look at this artwork. It's so nice. Here's the 7-page sample. Here's more artwork. Look at this. Not bad. Stretch goals. We covered them. I mean, basically, as Cash Grab gets the folio embossed cover, but it's made double that or so, pretty much. Yeah, made double that. It's made $668, and that is good. Cecil, my friend, if you're listening to this, your graphic novel is great, and it deserves to get even more money. What else is there to say? Let's go this way and see some more stuff. Now we're 3 minutes in. Let's see if they've left any more likes. Good. I get likes all the time, and that's a good thing. Let's go over here. If anyone leaves me a few chats, I can basically look at anything else you'd want me to look at. There's Thomas Moria, which has made a bunch of money. Witch Hunter is fully funded now. The Rascals, let's take a look at that. It's made for $1,400, so it's doing good. Let's see, updates. Look, it doesn't look like they have new updates. The Rascals are back. Teen band sensations. The Rascals are going international. Tony Elena and the rest are arriving in Ireland with high hopes of becoming world-class superstars, but are soon confronted with the stark reality that the supernatural curse placed on them by a vindictive demon goat have followed them over the pond. Will they get their chance to make it big, or will they succumb to the paralyzing scream of the malevolent paralyzing scream of the banshee? Artist edition, limited 100 copies, each numbered and signed by Chris Springs. The Rascals Song of the Banshee Artist Edition is a unique look into the creative process that goes into producing a Rascals tale and location cards and original line work. And Pencil's readers will get at the full story while enjoying an in-depth look at what can take place to produce this story they are making. You can also get original signed drawing. Let's see this. Original signed drawing, not bad. Yeah. Book 1 signed, 11 USD. 15. Book 2 artist edition, 15 USD. Can I just basically back for just the book and not get the artist edition? Basically, I guess it's just $11, so not bad. Here's a sample and stuff. I suppose I could read it. But maybe I should go on to something else. Let's see. There's Blackheart Manor. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right, I'm bored. Call of the Void, Blackheart Manor. Blackheart Manor is a self-contained 40-page black and white one-shot, the second volume of a series of interconnected pulp horror stories featuring a brand new brand of Lovecraftian-inspired monsters. Ooh, yeah, more monsters. Look at this. Look at this. Nice. I like what I'm seeing here. Blackheart Manor. You can back this book. Blackheart Manor Collector, 45. Signed physical copies of 40 pages of black and white comic book pulp horror in magazine form only. Available here. Get both cover editions and an exclusive bookmark, as well as a signed original art print. Blackheart Digital Edition. Blackheart Manor Original Cover. Blackheart Manor Virgin Cover. Exclusive bookmark. Blackheart Manor Digital Copy. Let's see. The Deep Dark. Call of the Void, a pack, 35. Get a physical copy of The Deep Dark and Blackheart Manor from Call of the Void. Blackheart Manor original cover, The Deep Dark physical copy. $35 for both books. Yeah. It's fully funded. It's made $3,147. It's not bad. Very good. It's coming to its backers, so that's good as well. Ooh. All right, the team. Yeah, this is good. This is waking me up. Let's see, anything else to look at? There's Dream Keepers, which has made $97,720. It's, well, in demand. Replicator 3, Mutants vs. Machines. Now, maybe we'll go to tabletop games real quick. Arcus on 34th. Arcus, a Christmas adventure for 5th edition D&D, Pathfinder Swords and Wizardry. Okay, that sounds interesting. A lot of good stories. The Rift War. Let's see, video games. Any new ones? Hero Potential. Yeah, Hero Potential. We talked about that. Yeah. It has 8 days left. It's made $4,692. It's got, I think this is its first 30 days, so it's got another 30 days. I hope it gets it. I hope it makes a lot of money. Before we go forward, maybe I should watch this first. Let's just get through this.
Only you can stand between an evil rogue AI and the rest of humanity. Choose your hero, pick your powers, and achieve your potential to win. Hero Potential is a 4-player co-op superhero survival shooter with 20 weapons and 55 powers to choose from. Collect bounties, upgrade your powers, and call in better weapons to help you survive. When humanity cries for help, it's all on you to save them. In this action-packed third-person shooter, only you can achieve hero potential. A powerful hero sensing the end of humanity reaches into other worlds for help. Cecil,
Yeah.
the Jawbreakers,
And Cyberfrog.
and Cyberfrog. All these heroes are available in the first 2 official downloadable content releases, and both are available at launch. Back this project today to bring the fight for humanity to life. Hero Potential is only available on Indiegogo.
All right, that's Hero Potential. Go it back. It's up on Indiegogo. It's making a buttload of money. Let's go check out these updates real quick. November 9th. Yeah, you can also, you're getting 2 new characters as well. U.S. Assassin and Peregrine Wings of the Falcon are also backing it, are going to be in this game. Kick ass in this game to fight monstrous things and kick ass. That is good. That's Hero Potential. Go and back it on Indiegogo. I'm glad I did that and stuff like that. Let's see. I did this film, maybe Jason Rising, a Friday the 13th fan film, final campaign, fully funded. 31 days left. 16 legs. Terror Tunes, a horror feature film. 17 days left. It's doing very well as it is. Me going for some money. Terror Tunes. It's a good looking movie and stuff like that. Go back it if you want. I kind of want to back it. Let's see. Let's go back to comic books. Cover Lone Star Mind of the Monster has made 10,147 with not bad. Bric-a-Brac, Wirehead, Replicator 3. Oh yeah. Let's see what time. It's now 12 minutes in. Let's see if we have any more likes. Please hit that like button. Remember, folks, the more likes I have, the more people will probably want to see my videos in the future and stuff. Well, more people will definitely see my videos in the future. As well as, please share this out on social media. Share it out on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere you want to do. Share it, because that also will help more people see my content in the future. And the more people who see it, the more content I'll give you, the faster I'll get my graphic novel out to you, the better stuff I'll be able to make. So please hit that subscribe button as well as share this out and hit the like button. Now let's get back to let's get back over here. Let's see, there's Wirehead. Remember, folks, my Indiegogo is up on my pre-launch page is up on Indiegogo, Scumdog. So I'll do this. Here it is. Scumdogs. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at the trailer. Bored without any great comic books to read, as if you're falling through the depths of space? Then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, you won't get anything like agenda politics in it. You can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs, just a great comic, just barging down your door, just seeing all the little purple bastards running and screaming in terror. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings and great stories that will make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hair Metal Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Murder Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon, who leads his team in the space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scum Dogs. You'll get characters like Hair Metal Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scum Dogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s violent muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of of the characters just working at a burger joint. Okay, you also get 3 covers, as well as a cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards, but it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo. It's going to be a. That was my trailer. Let me see that again. On Indiegogo. Yeah. Yep. Let me do that again. As comic book, you're just gonna love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo. Yeah. Now, folks, please go to my page here. Go and basically help me back my book. I'll get it to you as soon as possible, and I continue working on it every day. And this is a fun thing. Let's go over here now. Let's explore like that. Let's see if we can't find some new Indiegogos up. Let's see this stuff. There's Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet, which has made well over $1 million. It's got so much money. There's also Ethan Van Sciver's Warts and All, which is another good thing. All right. Let's see, last few minutes. Yeah, and let's see. Starlight Cats from Starlight Cats continues to make money. It's doing great. Going back that as well. Earth, the Contending War. All right. There's this stuff here. The Chinu is doing well. Let's go over here now. 1 hour and 17 minutes in. So, yeah, we're coming to the last few minutes. So I'm going to thank you all for joining me. We had some fun. Remember, folks, go and hit that like button, okay? And stuff, because it helps me fight the algorithm, as well as go over to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You. There's misspelled. It's THERE, so it's easier to find. You just put Read Comics They're Bad For You. Remember and stuff, because I misspelled there. It'll bring you straight to my page, and you can just subscribe. As well as make sure you're still subscribed and hit that like button. As well as please share this video out. Share it out on social media, share it out on Twitter, share it out on Reddit, share it anywhere you think it'll do the most good, okay? As well as go over and, go over to my Indiegogo page on Indiegogo. Go put Scum Dogs in that thing, type out Scum Dogs in the thing, and you'll be sent right Indiegogo right to my page, and you'll be able to give me your email, and I'll be able to give you my book as soon as my campaign actually goes all out. As soon as that happens, you'll get my book. The first 100 backers also get a free poster of Buick Starpoon, one of a kind poster. Yeah. All right. So there's that as well. And now we're 19 minutes in. Got 1 minute left or so. Remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or maybe 8:30, 10, or 11 for another live stream, okay? So be sure to come back again to the Scumdog channel. I'm Chris Williams. We had a fun day today, and we had people watching us. We had them leave some likes, and more people will see my videos, and I will get my Indiegogo out to you as soon as possible. I continue to work on it. You're going to love the art. You're going to love the story. It's going to be funny as hell. That's Scumdogs. Watch these guys. That's that. Remember, folks, I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me today. I'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll have even more fun. And let me see here. Yeah. Ooh, hello, Luke Verson. Hello, Luke Josephanton. Sneed, thank you for joining us. Maybe I'll go for a few more minutes since you're here, Luke Joseph Brenton. Did you see my Indiegogo? Did you see my did you see it? I can go for a few minutes now that you're here and stuff. I don't mind that. Now that I have someone here to actually entertain stuff, let's see how many people are watching us. Ooh. Anything you would like to see, or would you like me to basically work on my comic book here? You should see the black and white artwork I have up on the page I'm working on now. It's coming along very nicely, and I continue doing that. So let's see. Earlier I was reading some news stories, if you want to that, but you should know I was kind of a little out of it while reading them. But we can look at anything here you would like me to look at. Let's look at Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet. Ooh, what's this? Looks like a new video. Well, look at that cover. Let me go down here first. It looks like the cover to Salamandroid Death Sting. Fully colored, huh? Let me go over here. Updates 23, November 13th. Ooh. Look at that cover. Damn it, I wish I could blow this up. Just a quick update to show you the final art for the Salamandroid Death Sting wraparound color in the dark cover. Ooh, wow, look at that.
My name is Heather Swain. Philadelphia has always been my home. Life was good.
Doesn't look like anything new. It just has that thing up there. I was hoping for a better... Do you think any bigger things for this? As you know, folks, I've already backed the Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet with the Ides of March cover, but I plan to get the Jar Lee cover as well as the Salamandroid Death Sting book. And you can see the cover. It's just beautiful and stuff. Doesn't look like we can see it. Too bad. It looks like it's coming along nicely, doesn't it? That's Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. It's made $1,105,000 and some dollars. Wow. Of course, you know, when I back the Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet again, I'll probably have with the Salamandroid Death Sting book. I'll probably have it sent to me in the chicken box, and you can see the chicken box right over here. Here's what they was. Where are you? Honeycomb first look and stuff. Yeah, there's the chicken box. That's what it's going to look like when it's shipped to you. It's good, very good. I've heard some funny things as well about it. Yeah, well, it's a chicken box. You're having your thing stick to you in a box that just says chicken in it. It also comes with a photo of fried chicken as well, so it looks like it's actually real chicken. That's very funny. Let's see. What else was there to say about that? There's something. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Apparently, the chicken box will also be in its own container because some people want the chicken box to be mint as well. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, there's this cover. Look at that cover. Whew. But either way, so the chicken box is being sent in its own container as well. Okay. Okay. Let's look at some more stuff. Let's see if our fan here is, do this. Saw it. Yeah, work on your comic. Pretty nice detail. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's look at some artwork I have down here as well. let me show. Here is the cover I premiered, the 90s violent cover. As you can see, it looks pretty good. You can see the characters close up. I also have a few little artwork here. Here's Hair Metal Doctor fighting Beach Pounder, who's riding on the back on Blast Tank's heavy duty vehicle here, and you see they're firing. He's firing off his Beach Pounder is firing off a pair of Uzis, while Blast Tank is firing off his weapons right here. Look at that laser. This is some of the artwork I have. Here's Murder, Mouth, and Sloppy on a redone page and stuff they continue working on. Here's Girl Friday. She works with Buick Starpoon and stuff. So, yeah, you'll be getting her as well. Now we looked at that. Just send a few more chats if you want. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you, Luke Joseph Runington. Feel free to go over and back my pre-launch page on Indiegogo and continue watching. We'll go for a few more minutes since you're here. Right. I try that stuff. Let's see. That's more stuff. There's Tales from the Netverse, which is another good-looking book that should be funded. Let's look at this. There's the Rascals. Maybe go to show more. I can look at, there's Captain Love. Rise of the Pirate King, the new issue in the series.
Hi, I want to tell you all about the second book, Rise of the Pirate King. Yeah, that's a thing. And in this book, you're going to get everything that you would expect from Captain Love. Yeah, you bet. And I'm blessed enough to be able to use an amazing creative team. If you know what I mean, it feels like the universe is caving in and you need love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again. You need love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. Oh, yeah. Now, Captain Love is a space trucker and a former war hero. There is even a legend that he may be immortal. He's accompanied by Spade, who's a living AI. Yes, I said immortal. As in, he cannot die, and it feels like the universe is caving in. You need love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again. You need love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. Oh, yeah. In this book, you'll get space pirates, sexy girls and science monks. There'll be bar fights, space battles, and a lot of awesome junk. There's nudity and violence and swearing within, so this book is mature. That means it's not made for children. And you feel like the universe is caving in, there'll be love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again. There'll be love to the rescue. Captain 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 Love to the rescue.
That was Captain Love, Rise of the Pirate King. This is the new chapter in it, so you can also back for the original chapters as well as the Captain Love, the original graphic novel. They Catch Me Up, chapter 1 and 2 and volume 1. Like this. You get the first chapter in this series as well as the original graphic novel all in one book. Well, all in one perk here. It's going to be $40, which is a great price right there. Estimate shipping December 2020. Captain Love, Rise of the Pirate King. It's got 8 days left. It's made $144. Well, 4,588. And look at this artwork. It's Kevin Love for you. Now let's see this. How long have I been live streaming? 1 hour and 29 minutes. 80-minute stream is a commitment. You're going to be really big one day. Thank you. This is pretty cool, dude. I've got to go, but I have a nice day. Thank you. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Luke Joseph. Thank you, Luke Joseph. I'll see you all again soon. Come back tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, 8:30, or maybe 10 or 11 for another live stream. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you for joining me. Now, I guess I could go for... Got 3 people now watching. That's good. Yeah. I've been at this a while. At this, and stuff. I guess I could go now, but I have 3 people watching. Either way, folks, this has been one hell of a great live stream. All right. Either way, thank you all for joining me today, and stuff. We had some fun today, and I already went through all of this stuff before, so should I go through it again? Ooh. I guess I could go just a few more minutes for a new viewer, maybe. Not bad, I guess so. Continue watching and leave a few chats if you feel like it. Starring Sonia Deverex. Okay. Let's see. There's Dr. Alpha. All right. There's Ardonia. There's Fairy Quest. There's Stomp. Let's look at. There's Blade Devil Goes to the Past, which has made $245, $66. That's a good price right there. Oh, there's also the Dragon Guard. I haven't looked at that for a while. It's made $47,883. All right, that was the trailer to the Dragon Guard. This looks like a great book. You can back it for, well, it's already made $47,883, but you can back this book for the Instant Classic for $25. Thank you. The Dragon Guard physical comic, $25 USD. Let's see, how long is this book? Guard, that 25-year 80s code in fantasy. Wow, look at this art. Let's see. What is Dragon Guard? On the faraway planet of mystery, an ancient evil rises that threatens the cosmos. A long-forgotten order of mystic warriors called the Dragon Guard return to find, protect, and train the heralded sword bearer, the teenage son of a humble blacksmith. And And he goes off to fight fantasy creatures. It's a good story. A good classic story. And I love the artwork here. That's the Dragon Guard. Go back it on Indiegogo. Now, let's go over here. Let's see if anyone's still... Ooh, we got 3 people now. Again, we have 3 people. I mean, like that. We had some chats. We had some good fun. I guess I should basically tell you this. Please go hit that like button for me, will you? Hitting the like button ensures that more people will see my content, as well as basically please basically share this video out. Share it on Facebook and share it on Twitter. Share it anywhere you think it'll do the most good. Thank you. As well as the fact that I will be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or maybe a little later for another live stream. So be sure to come back again then. As well as please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics, They're Bad For You. That's Read Comics, They're Bad For You. There is misspelled. It's THERE. So if you basically put that in when you're basically looking for my YouTube channel, it'll bring you right to me. Now, what else is there? Yeah. Make sure you're still subscribed and please hit that like button. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. I have an Indiegogo. I have a Go page up on Indiegogo. It's under Scumdogs. My page there will allow you to send me your email so I can have you backed up on my Indiegogo as soon as possible. So be sure to go and check it out and sign up for it. Now, I'm Chris Williams. From the Scumdogs Kennel, I'm going to thank you all for joining me. We had some fun today. See you all again tomorrow. Remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, 8:30 or 10 or 11 for another live stream. Bye.